I'm having some stream problems here. Huh. No, I'm good. And this is what? Nothing? Elevator shaft? It's not easily descended without a rope. Okay. So I'm going to have to go acquire a rope and come back. So I can't just climb down it. It's not that simple. It simply is not that simple. There we got a lot of people in here. Electric longboard. White TV, shout gamers, what's up? Oh. Yeah, dongle, that's basically how I feel about it. Fook. Fookadook. Man, the Wasteland is a hard place. Can't even make it through life without a piece of rope. Like, if that is not some classic tabletop BS, I don't know what is. Like, straight up. Okay, Vault 15 sucks. The Raiders suck. Don't go there. Raiders are bad. Oh, fuck. With the Colt 44, I might actually be able to take the Raiders out pretty well. See the remains of a merchant and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rad scorpions. This is not really optimal. This is not what I want to do today. And this is also not where I left my car. However, those are a few solid hits. Are they all going to chase me? My AC is a hell of a lot better than it was the first time I dealt with these things. In turn. I had a thought. I have a thought. Smoke them if you got them. So what is my effective throwing range on this shit? 56? Holy ass red scorpions, yes. So it only takes 4 AP. Walk forward 1. So let's see what happens if I chuck the Molotov into the fray. It missed. It just fucking missed. So that was an experiment worth doing. In turn. Yeah, let's get a little bit closer. 76% chance. Do it. That's good. I have pissed off the whole horde now, I'm sure. But collectively doing 30, 45, like almost 50 damage is pretty good. So here's how we handle the remainder of this. We gotta run the hell away, kite. Kite like crazy. Actually, just do a full 9 run. And we want to aim for the top 4 scorpions. Those are the ones that have actually had damage done. This is a really hectic encounter. Very dangerous, but I can survive it. Wow. Critical hit for 16 damage. Fucking beautiful. Technically moving a little closer to a few of them, but I need to go in a circular thing. I need to do a big U-turn. So I'm about to hit the edge of the map. One of you only took 7 damage. I don't know which one that is. You're gonna be the boy that gets closest to me, though. Yep. Ow. So I'm poisoned. Whatever that does. Probably nothing good. Pop. And move. I think you're the one I'm hitting. So I want to try and target you. Okay, that's one dead. And run. I don't know. Oh, well, okay. That's fine. I didn't think he was that low HP. Good. This gun has got to be winding down. And I don't have any clue. Yeah, reload. Pop. Run. I have no idea which one of the two of them is the most hurt. So I'm just kind of shooting. I missed. Thankfully I found this leather armor, so these guys are missing. Damn! He critically hit me and knocked my ass on the floor. Oh, I have no action points because I got knocked prone. I think you must be the unhurt one. We're about to solve that, yet we solved it permanently. So I should have been aiming for left boy. Okay, I want to check Dead Merchant first. 660 XP. That kind of sucked a little, but it was worth it. We got a lot of stuff. We're going to end up with 63 bonus caps. And how much does a red scorpion tail weigh? 20 pounds. Fuck. Okay, so I straight up can't pick it up. These weigh 1 pound each. I don't know what the actual point of these is, but so I can't even use it. Weighs a pound. Lockpicks. Each throwing knife weighs a pound. Each spear weighs 4. How do I throw things out? That's a good question. How do I get rid of poison? Till cured or it passes. This is actually very strange to me. I don't know how to throw a piece of equipment away. You have to right-click the option object. Is a sequence of icons. It should be an open hand facing downward. Really? Okay, let's try it. That's not a thing. It just gives me binoculars. What the fudge? Okay. Well, this is what it says I'm supposed to be able to do. This is confusing the actual hell out of me. Okay. Okay. So I want to throw out 7. So we have 129 weight. And then I want to loot this dude. Alright, that took like entirely too long. Because it was very confusing, because I've never done it before. But we're back. We're back in action. It took like an embarrassingly long amount of time. Go. Yes, go. Okay, this area is pretty dangerous. I'm not down with this. But I know one thing I want to do. That's an area. I think that's the settlement. I think that's the first town. Because what the game developer figured the player would do is go straight from the start, straight to Vault 15, and then run into that. Well, I'm not a normal player. I went a completely convoluted ass backwards way. We can actually... Oh shit, I didn't know this. Okay, hold up. I didn't know we could do this. Auto map. 13. Let me put my weapon away. Because I don't want people to flip their nut. Hey dude. What's up, my friend? Door. Open door. Yeah, you can actually go in Vault 13. I totally forgot this. Speak. Speak. What do you mean it's late? Come back. Like, can I legit not talk to anyone because of the time of day? Yeah, what the F? Okay. Open. Okay, well, do I have a room? Is there a place I can sleep? What the hell is that? Skills? Nah. No, that won't do anything. Elevator. 1, 2, 3. Let's try 1. Ground floor. Okay, yeah, here's the cavernous hellhole which we came from. You could glean more information from the terminal with a more scientific approach. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try science. They perform atmosphere and temperature control and backup maintenance for the medical lab. Actually, you know what? Let's peep this locker. You can't... Flares in a compartment on the east wall. Okay, I'm at max capacity. So maybe I should throw a few things in here. Yeah. This might be a wise choice. Also, a good question would be, can I make purchases here? I know I can in the town, Shady Sands. Do it. Science. For science. I failed to learn anything. Oh well. What a shame. Do it for science. Okay, basic functions. Vault Emergency Medical Lab, EML. It's here so that all serious injuries and ailments might be treated. There should be a medic on duty 24 hours a day. Hello, friend. It's going okay. Search is going okay. Good. Keep up the good work and let me know if you need anything. Maybe I should say I need help. Okay, so if I get injured... So where's the rest button? And what time is it? Hour 23:02. Rest until noon. Oh hell yeah, everybody's up now. What's up, people? You still look human to me. I can't be all that bad outside. Hi, Zuma. Well, I can't believe my silly ass didn't just try going right back in. The Overseer says the outside world is dangerous. Psh, no, it's not. I only fought like 7 rad scorpions. Now let's go to level 2. Hey, it's Lyle. Hello, Lyle. How you holding up, buddy? Not so good. Ever since I had one of my water rations stolen the other day, things have been going downhill. Everybody's getting scared and nobody knows what to do. Tell me about water? Chip controls, level of purity in the underground water supply. Okay, ration. Stolen. Barter. I'll take a look and see what I can do. Thanks, I sure hope you can get to the bottom of this. And please hurry and find a new water chip. This craziness wouldn't have happened at all if we had a working ship. So where did the water ration get stolen from? Hello, how goes the search? Pretty well. Not so. How about what if I say not so good? We knew there was no hope. I don't think we'll get a new chip in time. I think that some of us should move outside before it's too late. It might be best. I'll find the chip. Don't worry, man. I think I can do it. I think I can locate this chippity chip. So did that give me a new quest or something? I don't think it gave me a legit quest, but he did say something about it. Nothing going on in here. There's a cool looking redheaded person in here. That's different. Is it a woman? It appears to be. Hello, Zomi. Have you found the water chip yet? Not yet, but I'll know if I find it. By the way, how are you doing? I'm afraid of what's happening. Someone has been stealing water and now everyone's on edge. What happened? Some people reported that the water had been stolen. They weren't given more water, but some friends shared with them. After this, everybody got very paranoid and stuff and knocked the guard out in the ration supply area and stole water. Maybe you can stop whoever's doing this. Who do you think might be involved? Some people have been accused and fights have broken out over it, but nobody really knows. Okay. And that was Cindy. I haven't talked to the Overseer recently, actually. How goes the search? Not so good. Let's see, some people should move out. That's what Teresa thinks. She's got it all worked out. We're thinking of leaving the vault soon. I don't think you should leave just yet. Maybe you should come to one of our meetings. Teresa has some good ideas. We meet in her room on the second level at 5 o'clock each evening. Well, this is the second level, but where's Teresa? Is that you? Yep, that's you. Hello, Zuma. How fares your journey? It's going pretty well. It's good to hear that. I knew the outside world couldn't be as bad as everyone says. I mean, our ancestors lived outside, right? But that paranoid overseer won't let us leave. Huh. The outside world isn't all that bad. I knew that the outside couldn't be too bad. That's why I've been trying to convince some people to come outside. with me. I think that we have a better chance of survival out there. What are you smoking? It's probably a good idea. A lot of us think so. That's why we're planning to take some supplies and head out in a few days. Say, do you have any advice for us? Sorry, I haven't really found much out there. But you know, if I find a settlement, I could probably come back and say, hey, there's another town nearby, maybe you could go there. You're hiding. Computer, vent. There's no locker or anything. Level 3. Okay. Here we go. Now we got some stuff going on. Looks like a lot of lockers. A lot of lockers. The vault meeting room. It's a good gathering place for vault dwellers. Oddly, it does not hold your attention like it did in the past. A citizen. Citizen. Okay. The water guard. Hello, how are you doing? I'm not feeling very well. Someone cracked my head with a big pipe. I went to the medic, but my head still hurts. Sure hope someone catches the jerk that hit me. Why did they do that? Well, they attacked me while I was here pretty late one night. Usually I go home by 8 or so, but I was staying late since someone had stolen some water. And I was checking our supplies. Something ended up in the med lab with a big lump on my head. Things are getting crazy around here. Someone is going to get killed for water soon, and I don't know what we can do about it. I'll see what I can do. Well, I don't want to try and force my way into that room. Let me do a little save. There's a lot of lockers. A lot of foot lockers. Water flask. Okay. Well, what advantage does that give me? Like, why do I need this? Okay, it weighs 2 pounds. It says, I mean, it's just for holding water, but there's 40. Okay, we'll take 1. Take uno flask. Hey, what's this? First aid kit. And mentats. Nothing. Two stim packs. Absolutely. So what is the benefit of this med kit? Small kit containing basic medical equipment, bandages, wraps, antiseptic spray, and more. I'm assuming it just... Whoa, shit. What did I do? Oops, I accidentally just loaded my game. Well, I know none of those have anything, except for you. You have the best thing. The almighty stim pack, which are hard to come by. F4 is save. I don't know why I thought F5 was save. The security office. Yeah, I need some weapons. The Overseer has not authorized me to open the armory and get you more weapons. Please, I really need them? Well, it was worth a shot. What do you do? I'm in charge of vault security and law enforcement. It is important. Without proper adherence to the laws, the vault would soon be a lawless place with no direction. That would jeopardize the safety of us all. Now that I've been outside, are there any laws that apply specifically to me? Well, even if weapons are required on the outside world, don't display them in a threatening manner in here. Other than that, I can't think of anything in particular. Why would there be a locked door in the vault? To keep the weapons away from those who don't have access. Overseer, MSF, and security team. I would love to break into there and steal all the weapons. I don't think it's possible or smart to try. There's the Overseer in his big crazy chair. Not good, but I noticed the radiation count is low.
We've debated this before. You ought to know now after being out there. You think the rest of us could survive that? Besides, I'd be out of a job. I'm management. It's not like I know how to do anything useful.
Wow. True.
Look, I know it's got to be tough, but we're counting on you. We're running out of time. Please keep trying. Chip.
Now, but I have other things to tell you.
We have no time, no options. I know it's a lot of responsibility for...
Yeah, grouchy boy. Let's see. So far, none of these people are really telling me anything about the stolen water. Let's see. Okay, friends, what's up? Here's someone. Can't even see you people. What's up, dude? Lady? Hello, person. Yeah, these guys have nothing really to say to me. Okay, let's see what time it is. It is 12:10. They meet in the one lady's room at 5. So they meet in her room at 5 every day. So wait until evening. Wait for 5 hours. So yeah, it should be 5:10 now. Huh. I thought you said that you meet here at 5 every day. Well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Teresa had some good ideas. We meet in her room on the 2nd level, which is right there. 5 o'clock each evening. Is it not 5? So I'm pretty sure it's 5, but if we're going by military time here, it's 1711, which means it's, yeah, it should be, well, it's 5:10. Rest for do 1 hour. Three. That's 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. now, so do 12 hours. 6. And 6. Okay, now they're doing it. So I was like a little bit too late. Welcome to our meeting. As you have been picked by the overseer to go outside, perhaps you can give us some advice before I move to the outdoors as well. Don't drink glowing water. Sorry, I'm here to hear all of this. It's only a matter of time before we run out of water here. But the vault was never meant to keep people inside forever. It's true. We have the people and the supplies to move outside now. We have a better chance. Outside is too dangerous. The vault was made to release its inhabitants together as a group, not as a small band that will be quickly overwhelmed. We're well prepared now. We have equipment and simulator training. A few hazards outside are better than dying slowly of thirst. Well, good luck then. Think your plans to leave are ill-advised? Yeah, it's outside, dangerous and hostile. It's best to have time to make proper preparations before going. Sorry folks, I can't let you do this. Oh shit, what? What? This is awkward. So my unarmed abilities are pretty ass. Well, I don't think I can really resolve this situation any other way other than just fucking these people up. Which is kind of terrible. She's running away now. I missed with a 95% chance to hit. Brilliant. Well, that's a dumb result. I don't really want to engage in combat with these guys. I think I'd rather wait till I get to Shady Sands. You know, maybe if I get to the town, then I can talk to them. I can talk to someone and be like, I can say, hey, there's people in the vault who want to escape. They want to get out. How the F... Oh, hold up. Yeah, so for now, I can't really deal with that situation. Or at least not in a way that I'd like to. I'd like to deal with it in a more peaceful, diplomatic way. I would like to not kill those people, basically. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Shady Sands. Seth, the leader of the guards. What's up, Seth? I'd like some info. I would like to know about this place. What's up with Shady Sands? It's a peaceful community. We have our own irrigation system, so we can grow our own food. If we were not plagued with raiders and rad scorpions, we'd have no problems. Okay, tell me about those. Even though I've already killed several. The damn rad scorpions have been after a Brahmin since we moved here. Not a week goes by that someone doesn't get poisoned trying to keep them out of the pens. Last week... What? Hey. Last week they took my brother Jarvis. Raslo, our doctor, is looking for an antidote as quickly as he can. I do have a few rad scorpion tails, so I might be able to help with that. What are you doing over there, pupper? What are you doing? Hey, if you have the means to help us, why don't you talk to our leader, Aradesh? I want to know more about this place. I don't want to go to the Red Scorpion Caves yet. I want to know about the raiders. There's several gangs. I organize guards like Ian to help fight them off. There is one band to the southeast of here. Yeah, I know. You should speak to Aradesh, our leader. He likes to meet all of our visitors. He should be in our town hall, the building to the south. Okay. Let's save here. Save that as Shady. Katrina, she has a very pretty smile. That's nice. Welcome to Shady Sands, traveler. My name is Katrina. My job is to greet strangers and help them understand our village. We find that there are fewer problems if you listen to what I have to say. Okay. Huh. My life was very boring. I was raised in a vault. I lived there for many years. Unfortunately, we were crowded and life was very bad. There was a schism, and many people left, taking with them the best equipment. Still, some of us tried to stay in the vault, but then we were attacked. I was hurt and I ended up here. Now I try to help people. What should I do if I get hurt? Well, if you can't get to a doctor, you'll need to heal yourself. Stim packs are a common healing item. Use them on yourself to heal minor wounds. First aid is a slower method, but it's always available. For major wounds like a broken leg, you'll need to see use the doctor skill. We're going to get better equipment. You have to do like we do, scavenge it or trade for it. And if you are attacked, your foes might provide equipment if you live long enough to loot them. We're a peaceful community, so we mostly barter or trade for the items we can't produce. Bartering is exchange of goods, etc., etc. And caps are backed by the merchants of the hub, so you can trade them anywhere. We're standing in Shady Sands. We're a small town in a large world. We just want to be left alone. Besides some mutated animals and other creatures in the desert, only the raiders give us trouble. Aradesh is our leader. He is in the large central house. Speak to him. Yeah, what about the rest of the world? I know very little of the outside world. I escaped from a vault when it was attacked. Unfortunately, I was very hurt and do not remember much of what happened. But Dharma was watching over me, and I was found by the people of Shady Sands. I live here now. Have you spoken with Ian yet? He's a merchant guard who was hurt. He's recovering in the guardhouse over there. She points to the east. He's more widely traveled than I. Where's this vault of yours? It was Vault 15. It's due east of here. We tried to make contact with some other vaults, but we always failed. I think it was the raiders who attacked my fellow dwellers. Be careful. So the one we were supposed to go to, Vault 15. That's why the place was destroyed. I gained 250 XP for the knowledge I gained. What's up, doggo? I see dog. Hello, dog. How are you, dog? My friend, dog. Let's do a little save. Let's see. There's a scraggly dude. Let me actually do a quick break here, and I'll be back and we will deal with this Shady Sands place, see what we can get. I'm sure we can find the rope and other supplies we need, and I want to talk to this Ian guy to see if he can help me out. Okay, so we will be right back. Alright, we are back in action. Switching switching back into Fallout is really awkward. It doesn't just go into your, like, system tray down there. You have to actually select it from Task Manager and switch to. What's up, weird dude? I see a peasant. Got any Brahmin burgers? Nah, man. I wish I did, though, to be honest. What's up, dudes? There's a cool guy. A short, stocky man. Shady Sands' guards. Welcome, stranger. We don't see your kind often. Why not? Look, Shady Sands don't need your kind from the hub, or Junktown, or wherever you come from. We do pretty good by ourselves. The last trader from the hub sold us a malfunctioning irrigation pump. We've had it with your dirty deeds. You got it all wrong, man. I'm not that guy. That ain't me. Well, maybe you aren't. You do seem a little different to me. I'll tell you what. You should go talk to Aradesh. He's in the center of town. Cool. Why I couldn't just walk immediately through the curtain, I do not know. Oh, he's just telling me the same thing. Okay, what's up with you, short, stocky man? Hello, stranger. You look like you're new here. What's your name? I'm Zuma. Good to meet you. I'm Ian. Ah, this is the Ian. What do you do here? I was a guard for the merchants from the hub. However, I was shot during a raid by bandits. I've been staying here since the people have helped me recover. Still, my knowledge of the outside world and my experience make me useful here. Shady Sands is my home now. Occasionally, I even get to visit Junktown or the hub to do some trading, since I'm the only person here who has ever really left town. Let's see. I'm sorry to hear about your injury. Thanks, it's been healing up well thanks to Raslo. Tell me about those raiders, though. 3 groups, the Khans, the Vipers, and the Jackals. They pretty much hate each other, but they all raid Shady Sands. Let's see, why are the Red Scorpions trouble? They're very dangerous. They have a poison stinger in the tail, and they're very quick. Aradesh has been trying to find a way to get rid of them. If you feel brave, you can talk to Aradesh about them. Hold up now. Tell me about Seth. He's a very brave fighter. He occasionally goes to the Red Scorpion caves to kill a few, but they always wind up coming back. There's just too many for him to fight. Okay. Can you give me directions to the hub in Junktown? The hub is a big trading center far south of Shady Sands. It's run by several different caravan groups of merchants. The Water Merchants, the Crimson Caravan, and the Fargo Traders. Junktown is a little south and a ways west. It's smaller, but it's still a good place to drop in for a drink. It's overseen by a fellow by the name of Killian Darkwater, the local shopkeeper, sheriff, and mayor. Could you help me out for a bit? Your experience would be useful. Tempting offer, since this place gets boring. Tell you what, standard rates, 100 caps, and you got a deal. How about a piece of the action instead? Alright, I'll help you out in exchange for my share of loot. Let's go. It'll be good to get back into action. Fuck yes. I have my first follower, my first companion, Ian. Let's go ahead and do a save. So, Ian. I need to access your inventory, I think. Or do I? You can leave now. Can you give me directions? Draw your best weapon next time we go into battle. What weapons are you skilled with? Good shot with just about any kind of pistol, and I can use a submachine gun too, and a knife. So my question is, how the hell do I access his inventory? What is this building? Oh, it's a bathroom. Okay. Well, that's good to know. It's a do cut. Just your basic do cut. What? Can I move? What the fuck? What the hell, Ian? Get out of my way. Freaking Ian had me blocked in. So that's got to be Eridish's place. That's him. That's old Dish.
Greetings. Your business in Shady Sands might be...
You're an interesting looking fella. Let's see. I'm from a vault to the west. My people are dying of thirst, and I need to find a water purifier chip.
Wanderer, I shall believe you. For now. You may enter Shady Sands, but be warned, your every move will be watched.
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Certainly. What do you wish to know?
What can you tell me about the other towns?
Town lies south of here, though there there's little in the way of visitation. From stories, I'm certain there are cities south of that. Certainly. What do you wish to know?
Let's see what's going on.
Ah, yes. Great packs of rad scorpions are killing our herds. We don't know where they're from, and no matter how many we kill, there's always more.
Go on.
And now the monsters are attacking my people. Roslo is trying to find a cure for their poison.
Hell no.
But I'm not sure
Die.
how it goes.
Huh, let's see. I can help you for a price.
As Dharma said, those who tend their own flock know the shepherd.
I know it's hard for you to trust, but I would like to help.
Yes. Please, talk to Roslo. He possesses far more information on these creatures than I.
Sure. There's a dude. Thanks for the compliment. I'm going to tell all my friends about you. What a smartass. A bookshelf. Before I root around in there, let me save again. Just in case I enrage the entire town. The fuck is... rock. The stim pack, though. What's the point of the... one? What the hell's the point of the rock? It's a rock. The Granite Ink model is an upgraded version. So I'm guessing it's just a throwing weapon. Yeah, it's just a really crappy throwing weapon. Okay, good to know. Is this the doctor's place? Raslo and Raslo's wife. Okay, what's up? I've been poisoned? No, I'm not poisoned anymore. What do you know about red scorpions? Not too much. They seem to be extremely large versions of the North American emperor scorpion. Contrary to my medical knowledge, their poison has grown more potent, not diluted, which, as I would expect. Seth has been hunting them, which helps some of my tests. As how such a large creature can even be possible by natural evolution or even radiation-induced mutation is beyond me. You seem well educated. What are you doing here? Doc Morbid in Junktown taught me some. And just because we live in a stone huts does not mean we are less intelligent or educated. I have a sample of the scorpion poison. Can you do something with it? Let me see the sack. Yes, I can do something with this. Here, take this as a free sample. It seems to work well against rat scorpion stings, of course, but it shows much potential as a general anti-venom and poison cure. I got 250 XP for making the antidote. And I got some. Yeah, it's just a general poison antidote. Cool. So can I get more? Okay, I just traded it for another, basically. Come back in the morning. Fudge. So I'm willing to bet that he won't appreciate me looting his bookshelf, will he? So I'm going to go ahead and save. And then... Okay, I won't. I won't take your things. I guess. I would like to. But don't I need a rope. So where the hell do I find a rope? Ooh, what's this? Scout handbook? Okay. What's that do? Book on the method and ideals of scouting. Very practical information regarding outdoor life. Use? You learn a lot about wilderness survival. Okay. Does that mean my abilities went up? Did. Outdoorsman skill went up. So I'm assuming there's got to be a store or some other way for me to acquire a rope.
Greetings. What may I help you with this?
Let me ask you something else.
What do you wish to know? Please hurry and rid us.
Okay, and where would this rope be? Holy shit, what are you? 223 FMJ, Full Metal Jacket rounds. And BBs? Really? Okay. If I find a BB gun, I'm in business. There are sometimes items hiding behind things, so maybe if I go behind the buildings. Is there like a coil of rope or something I can steal? Oh yeah, what's this thing? See, it's a showpiece of Shady Sands that tells stories to remind the people of hope and peace. Hold on, people. Just gotta check something out here. Let's see, yeah. See, where the hell is this rope? Huh. trying to look for the option to access companion inventory as well. So there's got to be a way. Like, there's got to be a way to actually change my friend's equipment. What in the Fujifilm? Seth. Seth has it. There's 2 in Shady Sands. So there's 1 on a bookshelf in one of the buildings near the Brahmin. And 1 on the floor in the hut. What? There's a field? Well, first of all, let me talk to Seth. Barter? Oh, you have one. Oh, 32, okay. One? 80, holy okay. So that's worth 80. And the rope in that is worth 74. Offer? Okay. Damn, those spears are worth a lot. Damn. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, I got a rope. But where are these supposed Brahmin pits? Exit grid. Red exit grid. Oh, okay. I see. I think I see how this works now. I was a bit confused. Noticeably, I'm sure. But the pardon. The exit grids had different colors. Red apparently goes to the world map. Now I gotta look up how to change my companion's equipment. Okay, so that's really weird. That is extremely convoluted. You have to use the steal skill on your friends. And then give them shit. Okay. That's really weird. But it does the thing. I never would have suspected that out of the hundreds of possible things that I could do. Forcibly stealing shit from my companions is not one. Okay, here we go. So we're in the next screen. There is a next screen. I wonder what the hell these Brahmin pits were that they were talking about. There's another rope and a scout handbook. So I want to check something here. Let's see, character. Outdoorsman, 12. Okay. Now if this book does what it sounds like it does... Outdoorsman 20. So that gave me many points. What does Outdoorsman even give me? Knowledge of plants and animals? I don't know what that skill actually does, but I got it. Supposedly there's a rope near the Brahmin pen? Oh, never mind, I just got one. So I have 2 ropes. Cool. Is there anyone relevant here? Peasant, resident, citizen. Let me talk to this dude. What's the deal with this place? We're a true community. We all work and share together. How do you survive? We have farms and irrigation, and we heard Brahmin. Everyone contributes their skills to making something useful. That's too little water to supply the vault. Damn it, Ian. Get over here. A mutated cabbage. Steel. Come here. Take 2 of those. Now how much weight do I have? Carrying 68, okay. Yeah, getting rid of that stuff helped. Mutated cornstalk. Awesome. So we have some freaky ass mutated fruits and veggies. Is it also a rope? Mine. I get sledgehammer. Did I just pick up a sledgehammer? I must have, because I have a lot more weight. Those weigh 10 pounds. This fucker weighs 12. Do I even have the stats to wield that? It takes 6. Damage of a sledgehammer is 4 to 10. Damage of a spear is 3 to 11. So I don't know which one of these is actually better, but we'll let him hold on to one of those. And 1 rope. Alright, Ian, listen. I want you to use your best weapon next time you go into battle. So based on the fact that he says he's good with a knife, I'm going to probably incorrectly assume that he is good with melee weapons in general. That he has that skill. But I guess we're going to find out. I wonder if I should go to the red scorpion caves as well. Because if that's a thing, like if they're being constantly harassed by them, it might do these guys a lot of good. Take me to the red scorpion caves. Yeah, I want directions. So here's a dead Brahmin. There's a scorpion. There's two. Change formation. Stay close. I don't think that does anything. It says I lit a flare, but I don't see any kind of visual